Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm reacting to Importance of Hanuman, J. Lakhani, Hindu Academy, London. So this was a request. I do request. If you have a request, please leave the title, the channel name, and the length of the video. If you put the length, like how long it is, if you put the link of the video, it might get blocked by YouTube because I think people has been going around spamming other people's channels with link, and they put it for health for review. So if you don't want to be, if you want to be seen, guaranteed to be seen for the most part, type it out or just copy and paste so I can search for it. So anyways, I first thought of this as the importance of Hanuman. I thought maybe Hanuman was I assume I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's like Christmas or Halloween or Thanksgiving or 4th of July, you know, like a day of celebration for something. But when I did a search for trying to find the picture, it looks like it's maybe a deity. So let's go ahead and get started. And no CC, and it's really loud.
Is Hanuman considered a mythological being or a spiritual entity? And B, the question was, can Hanuman be considered a supreme god?
Okay, I'll try and address both the questions. You see, in fact, Nishit, tomorrow I'm invited by the Shakha in Hounslow to spend about 15 minutes talking about the importance of Ram and Diwali. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be recorded. Hopefully it'll go on WhatsApp and YouTube, etc. But let me address this issue. Look, when I was a youngster, Hanuman was my hero. You love people who break free, you can fly and all this, do this wonderful thing for the betterment of others. It's like Superman. You know, fly out and do good things for the rest of the world. What's wrong with that? The only difference I said once was Superman was gullible, was easily at the mercy of Lois Lane, his girlfriend. So when Lois Lane flutters her eyelids, Superman is gone. But with Hanuman, there's no chance. This is the difference between Superman and Hanuman. Hanuman is superior to Superman because he doesn't fall prey to the women fluttering their eyelids at him. So this is why he's superior. That's one thing. Now, I'll give you my personal opinion. I'm quite convinced that the story of Ramayana has got historic foundation. It is not just made up storytelling. We love the storytelling, we go to these Purans, but story of Ramayana, I am suggesting, because of thinking very carefully, clearly, this impact it has made on not only India, throughout the Southeast Asia, cannot have happened without a historic foundation to it. It cannot just be made up storytelling, it has become so powerful. So I'm quite convinced. Look, I'm very guarded in my language. I don't say yes, 100% sure. I'm quite convinced that the story of Ramayana has got historic foundation. Now, if the story of Ramayana is historic foundation, then the idea of Ram, Sita, Lakshman and Hanuman, they must be genuine personalities. They can't just manufacture Hanuman and plug it into the storytelling. So I think Hanuman was a great hero, a great warrior, a great fighter, very upright person. This thing about him that I like is brahmacharya. I like this idea of brahmacharya. You see, you're your master. You're not, at the mercy of some woman kind of fluttering the eyelids. Oh, I must chase after you. You're not bothered. So this is why I like Hanuman more than other heroes. That is my reason for liking Hanuman more than Superman. But other issues you raise. Can you call him the supreme god? Yes, my friend. Our tradition says, if you focus on any personality that makes you focus, one pointed and devoted to the idea of spirituality, you're on the right track. You can say Mother Goddess, you can say Saraswati, you can say Lakshmi, you can say Parvati, you can say Hanuman, you can say Ganesh, you can say Ram, Krishna, Vishnu, Shiva. You can choose any. This is so speciality. We like variety. Like colorful food we have. We like variety of different ways of relating to spirituality, focusing on different personalities. I can imagine the youngster would prefer Hanuman over Ram. I'll just give you a funny story, just to lighten up. Now, my mentor Vivekananda, when he was a youngster, he studied the Ramayana. His mother used to tell him the Ramayana. He loved, of course, most important person he loved in the story of Ramayana was Hanuman. See, a young boy, of course, like Hanuman. And he was very happy. Now, they had a coachman, the person who drives horse and carriage. And the coachman used to have a fight with his wife on a regular basis. So one day he told this little Vivekananda called Narendra, women are a nuisance. Getting married is hell. He kept telling him this to this poor little Narendra boy, marriage is horrible, it's terrible. And
That man was ahead of his time.
little Narendra was listening, because he believes anything he hears. And then in that period, Vivekananda used to worship the image of Ram and Sita. And he kept hearing that marriage is horrible, marriage is horrible. And then Ram has got married to Sita. He said, this is horrible. Ram is no good. This is a true story. He picked up that image of Ram and Sita and threw it out. It had to be rescued. So you see, this is how the little guy, guileless boy was saying Hanuman is better than Ram because Hanuman did not get married. Poor Ram got married, finished, he's gone. But this is the great idea of Hanuman, a brahmachari, not interested in women. He's kind of not kind of a slave of this idea of gender attraction. And that is why he's a great hero, great personality. So if you think ultimate reality is Hanuman, I say go for it, my friend. You are on the right track. At some stage, you might decide that it's okay. Hanuman is the image of Shiva, and you might move on to Shiva. But that's your choice.
Okay, so if you can follow that if you want. Okay, so this was a short, interesting story of Hanuman. Again, like I thought originally, I thought maybe it was a day of celebration, but it's a god or a supreme being. And again, something I like about Hinduism is the sheer fact that they accept the fact there are many paths to spirituality. That there's no one right path. There's not one path fits all idea. And I was thinking about this whenever he was speaking about the many paths, is that the sheer fact that I know there are other religious out there who are so, how do I say, so into their religion that they think their religion is the only path and all other paths are false and should be punished for following those paths. You can clearly see that in Western religion for the most part, or some parts or most part. It is changing. They're becoming more accepting, and it's becoming maybe closer to becoming, in a sense, Hinduism, and in the sense where they're accepting of other religions, but they believe their path is the correct path, or at least that's the path that they want to follow, which is fantastic. Honestly, we should be able to accept other people's path in terms of whatever path they want to take, so long as they're not causing harm to other people. That is fantastic. And if they believe that path is the right one for them, we should not push them against it. If they want to listen to other paths or experience other paths, then let them be open to that without any repercussion from their current path people. There are some religions out there, if you deviate from that religion, you are severely punished in some sense. But I had those not really much to say for me. It was just merely a learning experience of Hanuman. I'm kind of curious about the story of Hanuman, then maybe a video to react to sometime. And is he like half monk? Is he or she half monkey? I kind of see like a monkey face. I'm looking at that picture, right there. And the story behind it. It would be interesting to learn about the stories of the gods, of all gods, honestly, because I've always been kind of fascinating to learn why these things. I've studied up, not studied. I've listened to a lot of Roman and Greek gods like Hercules, Heracles. Also, you look at the Trojan War, the Iliad. All those are really cool. I'm not a reader per se, but I am very much a listener to a degree. Anyways, that's my reaction to the importance of Hanuman, Lakhani. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.